Good morning. This is Blue Angel 777. It is March 11th, 2020, and I'm looking out the window right now, and there is a robin sitting there. So 2 days in a row, I get to see a robin. Beautiful. They are definitely here. New beginning, spring, renewal energy. Today is 11th, the divine number. 11, 18. 18 down to a 9. So today's a 9 number for numerology, a divine number also. Universal language 369 energy, the Trinity energy, and the smoke is really smoky. We need it. Definitely a cleansing. I was thinking about that today as a cleansing, a renewal in so many different ways, spiritually, cellular memory, cleansing. And then I was thinking about those winds of change of my reading yesterday, day before, about those strong winds that have been in, and not only are they here, that brings in the fast movement of shifts and changes of evolving, but also removing that residue off you, the cleansing you too, because the winds do that. Some years back I was walking, and meditation walking actually, going through some healing, and the winds gusted on me out of nowhere, and I breathed it in like it went into my soul, and it was I was breathing in those winds, and I gave thanks. They're north winds actually, the wind, and I was thinking of the wise ones, and it cleansed me, and I gave thanks to it. And it's about appreciation and giving thanks to everything, all, Mother Nature, the elements, everything that we're evolved and around, and the spirit of the winds. I acknowledged it and gave it thanks, and the insight I got was that it was cleansing all that residue off of me, that energy, that toxic energy, things that we pick up from other people that we're around, and doing that cleansing from that, and so that just was like a channeling just now. So for whoever that's resonates with, is that we really need that deep cleansing, sea salt baths, meditations, chakra alignments, definitely for balance. It's about balance right now. We're still in Libra energy in the moon, so it's about balance and making decisions, deep insight, duality, and so that's energy for today. So I'll do a quick read for the today, March 11th, 2020, for the masculine and feminine energy, and that robin's just sitting there perching right there, right in front of me. So give thanks to the robin spirit, the energy of that, the messenger, the winged ones, giving thanks. I'm waiting for my crow spirits to come around today. I haven't heard of them, so today must be for the robins. I thought I faintly heard them in the distance. Oh my God. Okay, so I look out the other window, and there's a crow literally sitting on the other line, perching up there. One of them by himself. That is crazy. I'm going to lift this window a little bit and see if we can get a message from them for numbers for today, the energy. Let me see if I can get a message us. Okay. Let's see if we can hear the crow in my video today. That is so funny. As I was talking about it, it's literally, I have one window facing, I have a window facing the west, this direction here, and then that way is south. It just flew off, the crow did. The robin's still sitting there. I only see the one crow by itself, so it's so funny. Okay, they're here, my messengers are here. They're quiet though, they're quiet. The crow spirit always reminds me of my masculine. He's in hermit mode right now. He's balancing, and so the crows are always quiet whenever he is in that mode. Whenever they start coming around, that I know that's when he's going to come around. So it's quiet today. So I call angels, ancestors, spirits, and masters from 5D and above. Call the constellations. It's significant that the robin is on my west. I have to clarify that. And then the crow is a south. South energy and a west energy. I had a spirit just coming in okay, that's fire right there, underneath there. The winds and messengers of the universe. The south winds and the west winds. What is your message today? The Milky Way. The south is the Milky Way. Endings, completions. Going through that portal. Okay. Archangel Ariel, Archangel Metatron. What is your message today? Can you please help illuminate what I need to see and connect with my higher self? The messengers, the masculine, the feminine energy, please, for the twins. Okay, they're gone. I got the Chariot. The victory, justice, and then there's the karmic situation here, the devil. This could be the karmic, the Capricorn energy too. And we got a knowing and 9 of Wands, a completion, ending, fighting off. And that's what that south energy is. It's an ending, completion. Completion of karmic cycles. Justice, there's enlightenment there, the sun energy here too, of seeing truth. The 9 of Wands is an ending of a cycle. Today's a 9-day. I'm seeing 99 a lot. 919, 909 lately. And yes, and the 19 is the sun energy. Yes, the 19 is the sun energy. The devil here, 14 number, or 15, I'm sorry. I'm down to a 6. Justice, 8, 7, Chariot. 2 of Wands is that knowing. And there's a completion and there's justice. Justice is a Libra too, a Libra moon energy that we're in. So the Chariot is 7. That's 5, 6, 7. July. Is that Cancer energy? The Chariot. So there's the victory there, the celestial guidance, divine guidance. Divine timing energy, and that's being divinely guided, the Chariot towards victory. And the justice here, the scales of the balance, finding that balance. And then the devil, the karmic energy, the karmic ties, old karmic ties, endings, completions, a knowing, and ending that with the 9 of Wands, but still coming out with their strength energy here. And then we got the 6 of Cups, and that's beautiful. That's the number 1 card here. So that's our past life, ending of karmic cycles, soulmates, twin flame energy. In the balance, the Trinity, I was talking about mind, body, and spirit. The 9 is one of those. It's the 9 is the top, the divine number. And okay, it slipped my mind. I'll come back. So that's the Vesica Pisces, the oneness, source, balance. Everything is about balance right now. Finding that balance, doing that cleansing, doing your meditation, getting grounded, getting balance within the elements. Okay, and taking that leap of faith. That is another 0 point. So we're at that 0 point energy with the Trinity, the balance of the mind, body, and spirit, the Vesica Pisces, that oneness within, is that 0 point. It's that void energy. It's at that, not stagnant, it's at this energy of stillness, of really going within and reflecting on. We're still post-retrograde energy for a couple weeks, and seeing the truth in everything, the Ace of Swords, of seeing the truth in their purpose, in the past, the future, everything. Really seeing it at a different angle, different view, and the sirens are to validate that energy. The Hierophant is that higher connection, and that's that divine intervention, divine guidance, that soul star chakra, that ether, that higher ether energy of the Hierophant, that sacred. To me, I keep going towards the past, as with the 6 of Cups here, is that past karmic ties. and releasing that. The old traditional, the wise ones, the ancient ones, the old traditional ways of seeing things. And I read a post today, and it was talking about Jesus, how, oh God, I don't know if I should say this, but it was an ending how I don't know if I should say this, but it's about the Catholic energy, and I'm baptized Catholic, by the way, but I'm Native American, and I follow traditional ways also. I'm very universal, okay? I believe in all ways that is heavenly through Creator, divine, white light, okay? So I believe in the universe, the energy of the elements, and so the the message was about, it was a Native American leader, and he was talking about, we killed our own Son of God, Jesus, and then worshipped him after he passed, and and then that's who we follow, you know. And as a Native American, it's about the originals. It's about the source within ourselves, is the element of the balance with Mother Earth. And in worship, and not worshiping's not, but being spiritual and believing that, and trusting in that, of that, really harmonizing with that, and really going within the depths of that. And the Hierophant is those old ways, ancient ways, of believing, but it's also that spiritual, that sacred path too. And I believe this old karmic ties of those old ways, we're evolving into this new way, this new beginning. And the Ten of Swords energy is the ending of that, and going and seeing that light of this new way. A different way of looking at things, perspective. Two of Swords is making decisions, is that Libra energy. And then and making an offer, something coming forward, the Ace of Coins. So this new beginning, a heaven on earth, this is the air element and the earth element, and it's about the element in itself. The Ace cards are about the element in itself. It's not about an action yet. It's about the element within itself. So this is deep thinking of truth. Ace of Swords is about deep thinking, analyzing, really in your mind about looking at things, different perspectives, and ideas and all that. And this is the Ace of Swords of truth. It's about truth. And then the element of earth, of an objects, things, offerings. But it's about grounding. It's about the element of earth in itself, of being really within the depths of your soul, I'm getting, and the grounding, really the roots of where you're coming from, this old ancient ways of the beginning of where you are before, way at the beginning of time, that deep, 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 deep connection of the soul purpose of who you are, and releasing all of those karmic connections and ties from the past, and evolving forward. And so releasing that, the justice, it's like a deeper, deeper connection. And I was thinking about that, meditating on that this morning, about releasing these karmic ties, and that how it was been divinely guided, and that the universe has separated us from those karmic ties. But our spirit now, or in the 3D, some of us aren't aware of that release yet. You can feel that shift of energy, but kind of confused on what it is. But the energy of it is that we're so used to that type of energy, this karmic energy, that attachment, that we still feel like we're entrapped in that energy. And we're not. And we have the free will to move on and to have victory and move on into that energy. But some of us are still finding the truth in that. Ending, completion, we still have the strength, and finding that strength, the spiritual strength within ourselves, to have the ability to move on and take that leap of faith, that Fool's card. Some of our masculines are having problems doing that. They're having a problem taking that leap of faith. But right now, they're being divinely guided. They're being assisted through the angels and ancestors, and helping them find that strength within themselves through their balance. They're going to find that deep insight within themselves, and have the ability and the strength to move on into their true purpose and have victory within themselves of their balance. Okay. Okay, clarify the devil, please. Yes, leaving, going towards their peace, going towards their balance. That 6 is a balance number. And then we got the 3 here of a union and the sword of truth, cutting ties with. So that's what the energy is about there. A trinity, the 3 of cups, emotions, a union, celebration, and a 3 of coins. So we got 33 master number here. We got the 33 master number, and we got the 6 also here. And the 369 trinity energy, and we got the 10 energy also, and the 10 swords came out again. So 10 we have that 10 completion ending energy there too. So this is the karmic ties, the release of all karmic ties from not just this lifetime but our past is severed, and it's severed. That's what I'm getting. This swords energy is severed all those ties and removed them. And we're still trying to find that balance of recognizing this energy of, we know that we're separated. We can feel it. We can feel this shift, but it's confusing to us because we don't know what it is, or we're trying to find that balance within ourselves to recognize it and realize that we have the ability to move on for our happiness, our true purpose of our mission. And there's a knowing here, a 2 of wands, an inner knowing, and hanging on to that truth. Yes, Ace of Swords again, to hang on to that truth. So there's an inner knowing within themselves, almost like a subconscious that's evolving into the conscious yet. That's the energy I get. And as I look up, I see the 17 number. That's the star, the soul star chakra, that higher self, that's subconscious, evolving into our conscious, almost like a 4th dimension energy I'm getting. The 9 of wands. I think Tower moment wanted to come out. Sleepless nights, that's the 99 energy that I was talking about. So 99, and then we got the Ace of Pentacles again. Yes, there's the Tower moment. I knew it. I was thinking about the Tower moment today. There's some Tower moments happening, and I was thinking about my reading today, what I was gonna, if I was gonna do one or not, and I was thinking about the Tower moments that I've been pulling out of these reads lately, and I haven't really been titling it, and trying to be more positive, optimistic with her, and not really titling. I feel like whoever's drawn to my reads, naturally drawn, that I don't want to pull people in just because of a title. Just to get subscribers and likes. I want to be raw and genuine who I am, and try to maintain that energy of that, and not to utilize. I noticed that if I put karmic in my titles, I will get lots of views, up to even 6,000 views on a couple of my reads in the past. And if you've noticed, I bring up karmic quite a bit. I don't put them in my titles because that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get a message across. And if you're naturally drawn to me, then it's meant to be for a genuine raw purpose of energy, being attracted to my energy, like energy. Okay, so but the Tower moment I will post today because it's very, very significant of this energy of that. And then all it is as simply as this, is the old foundations of the old ways, even from ancestral ways, are collapsing. And we really rebuilding not just our earth in the 3D of our homes within our foundations within ourselves, spiritual foundations within ourselves, our home that we live in foundations, but the community around us, but also the state, the country, the world. We're rebuilding this new foundations, and all this major chaos is happening around us. This coronavirus and fires, and I dreamt about fires like 20 years ago, and I didn't understand it, and everything was red and burning and terrifying for me. I I'm a dreamer. I've been dreaming ever since I can remember. This chaos here, floodings, tornadoes, all of this, the tower, the foundations are coming down, and we're rebuilding the Eight of Pentacles of this new beginning all the way around us. So it's the masculine and feminine energies, not just the twins of partnerships, of this love union. That's all we're looking at. It's also the masculine energy of Father Sky and the feminine energy of Mother Earth. This is what this energy is all about. Okay, clarify the Six of Cups. Daydreaming. That's what is the Six of Cups? Nostalgic energy, very nostalgic. Illusions, daydreaming, dreaming at night of everything. It's in this nostalgic energy, and that's what it feels like to me. I'm getting the karmic energy here. There's a victory with her. Let's see what this is all about. Planting seed, manifesting the true purpose. Oh, I got it. And then there's a fight, a Five of Swords energy here. You know what I'm getting? Is that this karmic tie is from past life that she's evolved into this lifetime to help learn his lessons. And this karmic tie doesn't have to be with just the masculine, it's with the feminine also. And the choices of the past, this is past life energy. And the victory of that, the Sixth energy, but this manifest, planting the seeds. But now we're realizing the judgment, the true purpose of who we are. This was in the past. Now there's a fight, a Five of Swords energy of ending. Yes, leaving out the cold 55, change. And it's looking back, Seven of Pentacles of that past energy and release, and that's a definite release, cutting ties of the karmic energy of this Six of Cups. This is the in-depth energy of releasing karmic ties from the past life, severing from that, releasing, fighting. Five of Swords of 55 energy, also master number 55, 44, 33, 99 energy. We have three aces, 111. Yesterday I saw 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, 666, and I saw 144, the 144,000, the energy of the twins, the DNA code yesterday. And we got sevens in here also, 55, sevens, 37, 777 energy. But so this is the ending of the karmic ties from the past. And when I'm talking about the beginning of time, that history, the historic, the ancient, the old ways of ending of that way and rebuilding this new, finding that balance within, the trinity of new ideas coming in. This new beginning, planting new seeds with this Page of Pentacles in here. Deep Four of Swords energy, 444, is that deep thought of this ending, this the Three of Swords, but rest and retreat and looking back to this biblical, the Jesus is in the stained glass windows here, of really this understanding the whole truth, a foundation of those old ways, severing the truth there, fighting off, standing your ground of who you are, and taking that leap of faith, the full energy, full card, of validation again with the full card again. Parallel, reflection, the masculine and feminine energy are both aligned. But the full, when I'm validating it with the full energy, is masculine and feminine energy. Beautiful. Ace of Swords, truth. What is the truth? Well, there's a Three of Swords, an ending, a completion of the old ways. Two of Swords, decisions, duality, really going within. The Two of Swords is really in the depths within. And there's that moon energy here, up until the new moon. Swords of truth, ending, disappointments, cutting ties, those old ways of thinking. And the old ways of thinking, the Six of Cups from the past. Beautiful. Wow, this is really, this energy is really this old ways. The Hierophant, the 5 again. And then we got the King of Cups. So evolving into our heart space, the King of Cups, that oneness, that Vesica Pisces, of really evolving into that that oneness within. Guiding our hearts are guiding us. That unconditional love, that divine love. Beautiful. 10 of Swords, I've seen that light. Stabbing in the back energy too. Seeing the light, the dark and the light, the shadow selves. Yes, finding that balance within, that oneness. A trinity again, that energy is here. Today's a very divine day. Very beautiful day. With 11th, March 11th, 3/11, 2020, March 11th. 11 and then into a 9, adding up to a 9 today. So it's very universal energy. There's the sacred energy here, the oneness within. Higher consciousness. Yes, the sun, the strength in the sun. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. That oneness, finding that strength within. That's the masculine and feminine, the 8 abundance, the eternity symbol, infinity. The feminine and the masculine feminine energy of that balance of nurturing and consoling and taming, the taming of the masculine here. That heart, that divine love, and that sun is the masculine energy. Seeing that light with this 10 of Swords is finding that balance and the strength to come out of that energy, that endness, and seeing that light in there. As above, his 2 fingers up, above is so below, heaven on earth energy, that balance within, that oneness. And his strength in the sun is joy, happiness, seeing the light as wisdom, in understanding of the past and the future of this energy of that. And the 2 of Swords energy is making that decision. Making that decision. A bunch of cards want to come out for that one. 2 of Swords. Mental entrapment. I was talking about that before of when I was talking about we're even though we're severed from the past, karmic, even in the 3D we are, the divine has helped us remove us from those, and now we have the free will to make the move, to go forward, to take that leap of faith. But some of us are so used to that energy of being used to being in that energy that we don't know how to, or don't realize that we're removed from that. So it's our own mental entrapment, our own imprisonment within ourselves, like we're sabotaging and thinking that we're still attached, and we're not. They don't understand that the shackles have been removed. The nooses have been released from their necks. You know, like they're those karmic ties have been removed from them. They don't understand that, so they're within themselves trying to make that decision. So they're real deep thought, and they have to remove those blindfolds so they can see. And it's that connection with their third eye, is seeing. This is moon energy here, is intuitive. The 2 of Swords is the blindfold. We got 2 blindfolds here. So it might be going within the depths within themselves of seeing in a different perspective of the darkness, the dark and the light, the moon and the sun, female, feminine, and the masculine energy here, the moon and the sun energy. Intuition, the masculine and feminine here, the feminine and the masculine looking at her to evolve forward. He's looking at her. He needs her help or strength to understand that he can move forward. And by doing that, the feminine has to evolve and release her, what she's attached to, and understand that she's not attached anymore either, of obligations. Yes. The moon energy combined with the sun energy is seeing that light, but there's intuition. And with going in with the depths of the 8 of Swords And the Two of Swords is reflection, going within and looking at everything. So he's going in really in the depths of his soul and realizing. And so he can see that with the moon energy and the sun energy. And he's going to go towards his peace and balance. He's leaving those old ways. And with that, he's going to make an offer of Ace of Pentacles, Earth, to his divine feminine of love, unconditional love, that nurturing, the Mother Earth energy I'm getting, because this is the element of Earth, and we're in that Earth energy of Venus and Taurus energy, Mars and Capricorn energy, but that's that Mother Earth energy of that strength, of nurturing and loving, of finding to stand the ground and building on something. Building, that's the Eight of Pentacles. Building, and then we come a complete circle all the way to the victory of the Chariot there, the the 7 number of the Chariot, finding the balance within. And this is about the balance. This is all about balance, of going through this complete cycle. Beautiful, beautiful. There's no more messages after that. Energy for the masculine and energy for the feminine. I'm curious about what this is going to come up with. The Sun wants to show the strength, the wisdom, the understanding, the light, new beginnings, renewal, spring. The Robin's here. The Robin and then the Crow. The Crow is more mystical energy. And feminine, masculine, please. I'm still feeling that fear energy when I get to this part. It's a masculine energy. Appreciation. Yes, I was talking about that at the beginning. To appreciate. Everything that, every sign that we get, of the birds, of the winds, the colors, everything that we see that we know is a sign, to automatically give appreciation and give thanks to it. There's the storm warning. That's the Tower moment here. That keeps coming up, that 10, ending of cycles of the masculine. He's going through something right now. And but he's appreciative and he can see, but he's going through that storm. And I got to read that because it keeps coming up. But that appreciation here is for the divine feminine also. And that holy grail, the rose that she's holding. That he has appreciation for her. The feminine is the sun. There's the sun. The masculine energy there. But joy, happiness, abundance. The fairies. I love fairies. I've always loved fairies. That fairy realm. I'm very drawn to the fairy realm. I dream about them too. I had one come to me in a dream a while back, and she introduced herself, and she was very sunny, all yellow and yellow blonde hair, and she was very beautiful, and she landed in my hand, and she introduced herself, and her name was Denzelwood. Such a fairy name, right? She said if I ever needed her, to call on her. Okay, one more for the, oops. Beautiful second chakra, the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra. So very gold essence there. Maybe some balancing being done there. There's feminine energy there. The masculine and feminine together. Oh. Adjacent doorways. Just to me, whenever I see that, I'm thinking of adjacent possibilities that there is. But I keep thinking that the doorways to open that they have yet. And a magician, the mirror. Yes, of action, of taking action. The mystical, all the elements, the balance of the elements. He's got, he's got fire and air and ether and, yes, the magician, the mystical, but the mirror, the reflection of each other. Okay. The masculine energy. Shapeshifter. He's evolving, transform, unveil his gifts. Yes, he definitely is. And that's the eagle and the feminine. Well, I'm going to put this over here because it's shot over here. It's the high priest, the masculine, evolving into that. He's definitely the wolf in the wings and the eagle at higher perspective. And we got that snake there, kundalini, awakening, transformation, and with the cosmic, the celestial, he's really evolving, that shape-shifting into, that's that shift that he's feeling. He's evolving. He's got that deep insight, epiphany, and knowings and understandings of who he is. And then his high priest is intending to create. So he's really in his high priest energy. And there's that falcon again, my lovely falcon. And that falcon energy of the ancients, the ones of understanding the depths of that. The feminine, beautiful. This is the Empress, the lady here. She's evolved into the Empress energy, enjoying growth and reap your rewards. But she's very nurturing and loving, the Mother Earth energy here. Virgo and Taurus, and then the Mars and Capricorn. The fruits, enjoying the fruits of the labor, enjoying the growth, evolving, reflecting, going within, retreat, masculine, feminine together. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Well, we got these birds are coming to us, but it's intuition, but we got the wise ones here again. So it's this higher perspective with this eagle, this golden eagle, of this deep knowing of this subconscious higher self, 8th soul star chakra energy. And the wisdom of the ancient ones are here. And that wise white owl and this full moon really brought in this energy really strong. We got the crow here, the wings. We got this new fawn here, this new beginnings. And giving things, we got the stag horns of growth. And so it's really evolving. And it's very about Mother Earth and nurturing and the elements, of balancing of the elements, and the original energy, the originals, before everything was developed, way at the beginning of times, I'm getting. And I dreamt about a baby, an infant, a couple days ago, and I couldn't remember the full dream, but what I did remember was this infant was brand new, and it turned over, rolled over on his stomach, and we were all shocked because, and what I said was that this baby is evolved, like they're not like, you know, that they advance very quickly. So it's they evolve like an infant, you know, like there's different stages. These stages are fast. Like this baby was just born, it developed, it rolled over on its stomach. I mean, it's already getting the strength, and it's like evolution, and this new beginning is evolving that way. And that's the energy I get. Okay. Angels of Atlantis' messages for the masculine energy, please. Archangel Michael, transmutation, yes. The Egyptians, energy of Archangel Michael is definitely here for protection also. But that Sphinx, that energy of old Egyptian transmutation energy. And then we got the High Priest here. So, and then with the Falcon energy there for the masculine. Feminine energy. Metatron, miracles, beautiful. And look at, there's the baby. There's the baby. A new beginnings, a miracles. Archangel Metatron, that higher self, that diamond, that deep connection here. Soul star chakra. That's the 8th soul star chakra, is the Metatron. Miracles, new beginnings. Trust and have faith in that, of this development, of evolving, and that infant. And that's that baby I was just talking about right before I pulled these cards. The balance of the masculine and feminine, please. I mean, the balance of masculine and feminine. Well, okay, that came out for a reason. Archangel Raziel, have faith. Have faith and to believe, and we really have to have that faith within ourselves. And I'm losing it sometimes myself. You know, I have to really get on my like, what is wrong with me? Like, what, I mean, I'm like the most optimistic and most belief and faith in the unknown, and really push, and sometimes I get really tired and I don't want to do this no more. I just want to lay down and put the covers over my head. So it's very, very, very normal to feel that way, and it's okay to feel that way for a while. Take that day to do that, and then get back up on your feet, stand your ground, and get moving again. Get moving. Keep yourself moving. Do something different. Today I'm doing something very out in the ordinary that I don't usually do. I'm really fighting to do this, by the way, because this is not I'm going to a concert, which I'm really worried about going because I don't like to be around a lot of people, but I'm doing this for this woman, and she's an elder, and she wanted to do this, like a dream to do this thing, and I'm going to a big city to do this, and so we'll see what this is all about. We're gonna go for pizza, and we're gonna go to this concert that I'm afraid to go to, and but I'm gonna do it for this lady, and maybe something's gonna come out of it, something that's, we'll see. So the masculine, a time to give rather than take. Yes, it's about giving, and that's Mother Earth. The masculine energy is start to give. Geez, feminine. What I get from that is that, in the feminine, balance spirituality and practicality. We're so, and this is full moon and Piscean energy, and also I get the twins here and this blue here, of healing. That we're so evolved, and that's exactly what I was talking about going on this trip today. I'm going to this concert and doing, of balancing spirituality. A spirituality is a certain percentage of who we are. We're still living here in the 3D. We still have to live and have fun and do things. And we're so caught up on the feminines are so caught up in evolving and doing this spiritual mission and all that, that we're watching all these audios and videos, and we're doing the work, and we're researching and studying, and it's our everyday life, everything that we do. I mean, I have earbuds in my ears constantly. I'm always listening to something or reading something, and we really have to take a step back and go a different way home. Do something different, go into a different realm. And to me, a different realm is taking a left instead of a right, and seeing people that you've never saw in your life, and they live right down the road. You know, it's like balance, find the balance. Today's about finding the balance, right? We're in that Libra moon energy of everything, being happy, doing something different, going out to dinner, going to the movies, doing something different, taking your family somewhere. And the masculine, time to give rather than take. They need to start giving. Oh, they have been with their, I'm thinking more with their feminine energy, with the feminine, their divine feminine. They need to start offering more to the feminine energy, their twin. I don't want to say that, but I don't like to say anything that's bad. Masculine and feminine together. The end of a tough cycle approaches beautiful. And that's a full moon in Capricorn. But we are in the Mars and Capricorn energy. So the end of a tough cycle approaches for the masculine and feminine. That's wonderful. Good news, good news, good news. And so with all of this being said, this very powerful energy here, and that the end of this cycle is approaching, and we're beginning to rebuild this Eight of Pentacles here with this Victory card, and this unconditional love, this Ace of Pentacles, this new offer, new beginning, standing our grounds, Mother Earth, of the nurturing of Mother Earth, of this new love, releasing the old mother cycles of what we, a lot of the masculine have issues with their mothers, releasing those old ways, and offer this new love, this unconditional love, standing their ground, fighting for what they believe in, for who they are, finding victory in that, being divinely guided with the celestial, the balance of the yin and the yang, and building this building towards something that they love, and rebuilding the structure that have collapsed, rebuilding that structure. Okay, that is my message today. I send you all love and light.